Or not. Somebody's scroll wheel's going over time.
Whoops.
That was not bad. I was just laughing.
And I have that clicky keyboard too. I try to make sure that I was
mechanical keyboards. Yeah.
Yeah. Mute when I type.
Okay, it's a 4th level magic user spell. Gotcha. So Scott, any questions or anything? Or you're good to go?
No, I'm good to go. I'm
ready to scrap.
The same as the 7th level druid spell.
Oh my god. I just saw that. I was like, fuck off.
Okay.
Do a little tap dance here. Can't you just print it out? Like, is it really that difficult to actually? Okay. Was it 7th level? Wow. It's getting up there.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to copy this into the friggin' thing.
Yeah, that's like the highest druid spell level is 7, isn't it?
I know, right? Okay, confusion. I'll copy it right into his character. There. Fuck it. Affect 2 to 8 creatures. Wow, that is okay. She sprites has now they get a saving throw each round, but if they fail, they're messed up.
But it looks like it only affects 2 to 8 creatures. Okay, 2 to 8.
Plus, I think hill giants have like 10 hit dice, so it'd be there's no more. Like if they had 8 hit dice, I could affect 2 more creatures because it's a 10th level spellcaster. Now they roll that percentage die to see if they wander away, stand confused, attack nearest creature, attack the party. So just so you know, like we're discussing things because we had about 3 days to get here, and so I'm just telling you what Sprite can do, so that you guys can decide when you want to kind of use it.
If we get into a big fight and there's some behind them, that might be a good place to confuse them where they can attack the nearest creature and be one of their own people.
If we have a concentrated group of them.
Yeah. They can really mess them up.
Yeah, a concentrated group of anything. This one will really cause havoc. Invisibility 10 foot, so that's another utility. And he's got continual dark. I'm not sure why the hell I took that, but there it is. And the improved invisibility is... okay, let me have a quick look here. Spell similar invisibility, but the recipient is able to attack either by missile discharge, melee combat, or spell casting, remain unseen. So I could put it on myself. Now anything attacks you -4, and your saving throws are made at +4. Nice.
Also, Darren, I found there's a little chart in the DM guide for Monster Summoning 4, because usually it's just up to you as a DM. But,
yeah, I found that.
Yeah.
Nice,
yeah.
eh?
Yeah, I got a table here, so we can do that if need be. Also, it's only a 6-segment spell at that level, so it's like, of course, like I do it 1 round or whatever, and then it'd be good. But yeah,
yeah, and then they disappear if they're still alive.
Yeah.
So we have some firepower. We got some artillery. Just so you know. Now, right now, I could cast invisibility 10-foot sphere. I think I will. Sprite's gonna. All right, so I'm gonna put that on. Give me a moment. 10 foot. So if you stay in the sphere, of course. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell?
We can run with hands on each other and just kind of move across and hopefully not make too much noise out in the open.
Why is... Give me 1 second.
You said the approach to we're already talking about how to approach the hill giant compound.
Yeah,
yes,
we've
because
been...
they live in a large log house kind of thing, and we don't think there are any other entrances. There's these ruins that it's built upon, So Drizzt tells us, and apparently that's either one of the entrances into the Underdark, or that's where the Drow are hanging out. So we need to get there and see what lays in those ruins. And he doesn't think there's another entrance in there, or if it is, then it's incredibly well guarded because Drizzt can't find it. And if we need to in a time of peril, we can call upon Drizzt, but not to really count on it. And then, yeah, he says I think there's like close to 50 hill giants.
So he's not going to help us, but except for giving us this information. Is there any reason to think he would betray us?
Drizzt, I hope not.
Frandru would vouch for him, but he's not here.
Oh, yes. Yeah. God, I never even thought of that.
Not
It
that
was
we
unthinkable.
have any, not that we have any reason to suspect at this point.
Yeah, okay. Just curious if he would like alert them that we're coming or anything like that. So,
I think if Drizzt Duerden wants us dead, we'd be dead.
okay.
Yeah, he's the one who actually rescued Boudica originally. That set a lot of this in motion.
Mm.
So Sprite, I don't know why it's not giving me a bigger. I can't make the sphere bigger for some reason. This map is. But so anyway, you'll have to be pretty close to Sprite. You'll have to be. I think Silk is probably getting close to as far away as you can be.
The other thing I could do as well, I can also cast 10-foot invisibility at the same time. Then we'd have like a combined, like I'd stay towards the edge of him, and then
Oh yeah, because Sprite's tough. He can fight. He'll go up front, be invisible. And Leto stay back with Boudica and well, just yeah, two of you. She's got a sword now, though. All right, so we'll begin. And you guys have done what you've done so far, and you've spent 3 days traveling, and Drizzt's taken you steeply up into the Jotun Mountains, into the northern rim of them, and into this kind of tricky area where you soon find signs of giants. You find tracks. You did find homesteads that were burnt out, by the way, earlier, even a couple days past, and signs of giants had been there. Some older, some not. And you get up into this large valley, and sure enough, Drizzt's being in real cautious mode, and everyone's battle mode and ready, being as quiet as you can. And as you come up into the valley, he takes you up into the left part of this ridge, so you can get some height and a bit of a view. And he takes you to this outcropping that he's probably used before, and because you can tell it gives a pretty good view of the valley. And you can see there's a bit of a haze of smoke coming from this large structure. And there it is, the squat, sort of not so pretty looking log building. It must be large to see it from here. You're like, wow, that is huge.
Hard to miss.
Yeah, it's like a stadium. It's pretty freaking huge, and it's got multiple chimneys that are spewing smoke out. There's probably about 8 or 12 chimneys, maybe.
Ooh.
And and he points, and the keen-eyed can make out more detail. There's a trail that leads to the there's a front entrance where there's a superstructure, or not superstructure, but a tower sticking out the side that rises up, and there could possibly be a lookout up in the tower. And it appears there's no other movement at the moment. Everyone's listening real quietly for a minute, and anybody can hear noise rolls here, like thieves and monks.
Yeah. Sure.
Is there any approach to the compound that isn't visible or somehow shielded from the tower?
It's possible you only see the one side of the building, technically, but there doesn't appear to be any other trails or anything, just the one main trail that goes up to the front. And Drizzt does mention there is an entrance in the back as well that goes to a compound, an open compound. but he says it's
Ooh,
filled with dire wolves.
made it.
Okay. Wolves will bark and howl, so we don't want to go that way.
Yeah, he says that way. I got close once and I could hear them and they smelt me and I had to run away real quick. It was a close call. So beware of them, the dire wolves. He goes, they'll, raise a ruckus.
Using my elf eyesight, wild elf eyesight, can I make out anything in the tower?
Make a dexterity plus 10 roll. And you have probably the best sight out of everybody here,
Okay.
arguably. So I'll give you the roll.
And,
Yeah, but he's a wild elf. He's got real keen eyes. And
What time of day is it?
17.
let's say it's noon.
'Kay.
Because you guys picked the timing so that you wouldn't get there at night unless you wanted to. I forgot to ask if you guys have any more last minute preparations, but
Okay.
go ahead.
I passed.
tattoos.
You can make out, in fact, in the tower there's like a large slit. There actually, you figure it's probably about a 2 foot wide by 10 foot, and you think you could make out a figure back there sleeping up in the tower.
Okay. So this, I'll tell everybody, it looks like the sentry may be asleep. We might be able to approach if we do so real quietly.
Wonderful. Great work. Go ahead.
And so hear noise when everyone's being real quiet. Silk,
Yeah, what did I hear?
you suddenly hear kind of like this sound of a revelry, guffaws and laughter, and somebody. Do you speak giant?
Sounds like they're partying or something. I don't believe so.
Yeah, and you hear, it must be giant voices. Yeah, they're more nocturnal. Drizzt mentioned. He says this is their kind of party time, I suppose.
So this would be the end of their evening time, getting on towards midnight for them, comparable to us.
Yeah, kind of like that. They usually do. Yeah,
They're probably distracted a bit.
They probably get up and active like at midnight, 2 and 3 in the morning. So they still are active till about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and then that's when they crash. Or who knows? They probably have a cycle partiers going on. As long as the booty's there, they've been active, so there's a lot of booty. So Drizzt, he says, like, okay, I wish you well. Again, if you need help, but only if you're desperate, for I am searching for some friends of mine that are in the area, and I fear they need my help as well.
Well, hopefully we won't need your help.
And
What are their names?
these guys, I'd have to look. I can't remember right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because they're tied into the next one.
Okay. I didn't know if it was something important for us to know for this.
Yeah, it is actually. He goes, yeah, if you could, darn it. There is a dwarf friend. His name is Mongo.
Mongo, does he know you as Drizzt?
And Grant for Mongo.
He does know me. He's a friend. You can trust him.
Okay.
And I fear I got close. I snuck up to the tower on this place, but dared not go in yet. I'm not sure. He may be in here, but that's just one of the friends that is missing. And there's also some locals from the valley that are missing, by the way. You may want to look for prisoners that probably end up being eaten or enslaved.
Oh, there's Heather. Hello, Heather.
Hey,
Hi, how's it
awesome.
going?
Oh, right on. We got full crew. We're just getting rolling here, Heather. We just did a pre-charge. We're starting the first session of Steading of the Hill Giant Chief.
Yeah, if there's locals and innocents in here, we definitely want to provide them safe passage out.
Oh, so Boudica, we kind of covered quite a bit in the last half hour, 40 minutes, just getting the background and everything to this place. Drizzt has informed you of a lot of information. We'll catch you up as we go.
Cool.
You've been observing the place from a little upcropping, so you have a really good view, and you've seen a sleeping sentry up in this tower. There's huge double doors, Drizzt says, that are go into the guard room before you go into the Steading proper, so to speak. There's a rear entrance as well, but it's guarded by a whole bunch of dire wolves, and Drizzt kind of warned against that way because unless you have some way to overcome a bunch of dire wolves quickly, he goes, I tried sneaking in the back and they discovered me. Yeah. They figured out you guys have a laser pistol, and Leto and Silk have been working on other technology that they call it the technology. It's all about energy and waves, and it's just like, what the hell? They've been working on it. They're smart. So he got a message from his twin sister, Leto, that he's trying to decipher. He failed to make the roll, so for the moment, it's a mystery. And that's that. And you're still adjusted into your new goddess mode, and I guess you can move up frontish. Unless you're heavily encumbered, you'll want to let the silent ones in front. So I'm going to assume we're right now in stealth mode, so we're going to have to quiet Zhang and Silk up front. And then Gwyden and Sprite. And Sprite has invisibility going right now, Gwyden, so if you stay close to him, you'll be invisible. Until you do something like attack.
Yeah, how many of us can fit within that? 10-foot radius, that's pretty big.
Yeah, but you might want to go out ahead, though. And he mentions, like, because we're noisy.
Okay,
like,
well, we're naturally kind of stealthy.
Yeah, Silk and Gwyden are pretty noisy.
I can also cast the 10-foot invisibility so that we could have like a group hanging back of maybe some of the heavier hitters and get the quiet people scouting or something.
Yeah, well, the problem is Sprite isn't quiet. He is a gnome, though. Actually, he is pretty quiet. He's gnome. What am I talking about? All right. So, Boudica, you have a sword, and you want to go up front? Are you quiet or encumbered?
No, I have the
studded leather armor. Yeah, that's
I have
what
the
it's
dragon
called.
leather.
Okay.
That dragon armor, yeah.
That's not actually encumbering, but it isn't quiet either.
Right.
All right, so let me know. If not, I'll put you in the middle. And so that the quiet ones are up front.
I'm thinking the middle will be fine.
Roger.
Since I'm not particularly quiet, it doesn't make sense for me to be in the front with those who are silent.
And by the way, Drizzt was just saying goodbye. He's looking for some friends. He mentioned to keep a lookout for one friend, his dwarf Mongo. And with that, he kind of bowed to everybody, and with his strange eyes and this drow, of course, Gwyden's eyeballing like, we trust this guy. But he seems sincere. And he goes up to Boudica, though, and he goes, so hopefully we will find your father if he's alive. And he looks at Leto, too.
I have a feeling he's out there still. I recently found this. You know, I of course would have showed him about all the technology, and we're slowly piecing it together, Silk and I.
I wish you luck. I hope you get in touch with your sister. And with that, he disappears into the foliage real quietly. You don't even hear him. He just gone. And you guys are on this outcropping overlooking, and the plan is go for it.
Okay, yeah, we'll tippy-toe ahead, keeping quiet.
So you're all invisible at the moment, and you can easily approach the building. Now I'm going to change the map. Now you guys are going toward the front entrance.
Yes.
Are you
Sounds
staying?
like the best entrance, yeah.
Okay, and it's easiest to stay close to the road or on it, quickest and easiest, and the trees and whatnot and everything else. But you can slink through the forest if you wish. Either way, you do get close, and before you know it, this large structure is looming up. It has no windows, except for the tower that has these slits, or they're windows, I guess, but long, narrow ones. But none other than that, and a bunch of chimneys. There's moss hanging off it. Some of it's haphazardly designed and built. There's like some joinery where there's been just stacked up logs and stuff. They've just been like, screw it, and whatever works, right?
Just finish it.
Yeah, right. And now, as you get closer, you're being quiet and sneaking up. You can now hear some revelry again, some sound coming from the building. Everyone can hear it now. They seem to be partying. There's a big party going on. Now, does everybody see anything here?
Nope.
Yep.
See a road?
So if you're near Sprite or Lato, you're invisible, just so you know. Now, you sense nobody saw you, of course, because you're invisible. The lookout has no chance. So Sprite, I'm going to move him up to the left side of these doors. And so a group can move up there.
Yeah,
And
we need to go climbing up. I guess there isn't any other way to get in. I could. Is it possible to get through the arrow slits if I climbed up?
Yeah, you could roll your climb roll.
Yeah. Because somehow we have to get these gates open. I assume it's barred up while we check the doors, but I assume they're barred on the other side, like a deadbolt. But maybe not. We'll check it out first.
Can we see under the doors? Or are there any cracks in the doors?
Yes, you can. And there's a room on the other side, and you hear snoring.
Nice.
Nice. Can we gently try the doors and see if they're locked or held closed somehow?
Appears to be secured, probably
Real
with
quick,
a bar.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Darren.
That's it.
Okay, so let's talk real quick before we get in there, because we may not be able to talk when we're in there. Do we want to try and get by this sentry, or do we want to try and eliminate the sentry quietly?
I say let's just try to get through as quietly as we can, and if perhaps once we move into another room, if we can make an obstacle between us and them, either a locked door or something.
Jang and I could be like a hit squad. We could climb up to end through that arrow slit, maybe take them out and find out where the mechanism is to open up the door.
Possibility.
Okay, so you guys declared your actions, more or less.
Yeah,
Boudica, you want to move up?
Sure.
Leto, you're like watching. Okay, Zhang and Sprite, I'm going to just give you one climb roll.
Mhm.
And it's quite a ways up. You got to climb probably about 60 feet up and then across this roof to the tower, because the tower is about a 40-foot square structure that goes up another couple stories.
Okay.
And so no problem. You guys quietly scamper out, and it looks weird as you're invisible, and then you appear and hop up, and you disappear over the lip. And I'll move you guys just over here for the moment.
Okay.
And not only that, you easily get to the structure, and you hop in, and just imagine that we're actually on a platform on the top, and you see there's a smelly, farting, snoring giant who's got like a tankard of ale sloshing in his one hand, and he's kind of moving a little bit, and he's leaning against the wall on the stool precariously. And you guys both slip in, looking at each other. He doesn't hear a thing.
Take him out. Because I have no compunctions about it, but Jang might. I'll kill somebody in their sleep. I'll kill them if they're on the job. I'm chaotic neutral. Pretty much.
Now there is also
not so much while he's sleeping.
There's a large steel bar, and leaning underneath it is another steel bar, and it's the alarm system. Like you wang them together, right?
I could cast a sleep spell on him to keep him asleep.
Shh. I need to go sneak in there and try and steal the alarm.
It's heavy as hell.
Oh, is it?
Oh, shit.
They're huge?
Weighs 400 pounds, probably.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so back to the other group. While you guys it took you, a minute or two around. So meanwhile, back to the other group, Boudica, everybody, Sprite is kind of looking, and he thinks I could crawl under. Remember how tiny he is.
Yeah, let's give these other guys a chance first. If they give us some signal, then you can
Nonsense,
try it.
I'm invisible, and he sneaks underneath.
Oh, that son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna also keep an eye out, especially behind us on the road. Make sure no giants are walking up the laneway.
And he gives you a wink. Now, Jim, didn't you have the psionic ability to shrink your body?
I do have reduction.
But
But
anyway,
if
but
if I go in as well, then these people are just standing out here.
so Sprite slips back. There are two snoozing right around the corner. They just seem out of it.
Okay, I'm just gonna double check one thing, because if I can reduce other people as well.
Okay, now Brad and Dean move silent rolls for me, please.
Uh-huh.
Every round you're up here, you kind of have to.
Good.
Okay, yeah, made it.
All good there.
I'm like, I could just sneak up and just give him a little stick with the poison dagger. I might do him in quietly.
As much as I dislike the idea, I'm starting to think that might be the only way to do this.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go over there and sneak over, and it's a throwing knife too. So if he suddenly moves, I can throw it.
Oh, you can insert that in his ear and kill him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you go up and quickly insert, stick him in the ear or whatever.
Poison too. So.
Yeah, and he just shudders and kind of slumps and just goes still after his limbs twitch and twiver, and he falls off the bench and makes a lot of noise.
Ooh.
Okay, now this one down below hears snorts and kind of snortles, and Sprite right away is like, oh fuck. Now Sprite's still invisible.
Mm-hmm.
So this one wakes up, and Sprite just quickly goes back underneath, and as he does so, his sword scabbard gets kind of stuck on the door. It makes a lot of noise, and this creature kind of turns that way, and Sprite comes back. He goes, oh shit, they're waking up.
Let's hide a little bit. Let's move off the main road.
So Zhang and Silk, that one's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And he made a lot of noise, though, when he fell off the bench.
Ooh. Damn, I wasn't anticipating that.
Okay, next round. Anybody want to declare? I'm going to open up the turn order. And I'm going to reset it. Just give me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll sneak up and see what's around the corner.
Here, I quickly say to the others, I say, let's move off the main road. When they come outside, we'll sneak in.
One moment. Okay, so you hear some talking from inside. Get up. The other one kicks the other giant, and then he starts walking across the room toward the tower. And the other one kind of gets up. What? Who speaks giant here?
I can understand it.
And the other one hears the scabbard scrape on the door, though, and he's like, what's that? Another one of those rats? And he goes toward to grab the big beam. I'll get us a snack. The other one's no, fuck that, you come this way. Follow me, there's something that's wrong in the tower. He's drunk again. That asshole, I'm going to beat the shit out of him falling asleep.
All right, now I'm going to quickly speak into the brooch and tell Silk and Zhang that they've heard you. Either get out of the tower or hide, something.
Is there any possibility of hiding in here?
Probably.
Are we still on the stairs, or where? I'm still on the stairs. I don't
Okay,
see
declare your actions, basically. Let's start with Silk.
Well, we're down in this room here because I just killed this giant, right?
Now you hear through the comm, there's one coming your way.
Okay, I find a hidey hole.
Okay, Zhang?
I'm going to stay up the stairs around the corner here, and if an opportunity comes to get one going past the corner there, I'm going to jump out and do the jump kick on him.
I got my bow ready.
Oh, by the way, Zhang.
Yep.
You lose 20,000 XP.
Okay.
Okay, Leto, declare your action.
Okay.
And Sprite's like, I think one's coming. And you,
Yeah, so I spoke into the brooch, and then like beforehand, I told everyone like Sprite and Wyden like, hey, let's get off the main road. Let's,
so go ahead,
and then-
move. So okay, sorry, Sprite. He's still invisible.
Yeah, same with me. So
So-
as soon as my plan, I was gonna say, as soon as that giant comes outside, we can sneak in. Like they'll open the door, they'll check
Right.
outside quick.
So Sprite motions to Gwyden, over here, quick, and he just flattens against the wall here, invisible. Are you there, Scott? And we'll. Okay, now you can. Boudica, your action. You're invisible with Leto.
Okay. Yeah, and I've got my sword ready. I'm going to have it at the ready in case I'm either noticed or
Roger.
heard.
So far, you hear the beam being moved. Next round. Now this one giant comes around the corner suddenly, and make your hide roll.
Okay.
Silk. Sorry, Silk and Zhang,
wrong
if you want to
person,
stay
sorry.
hidden because you see the creature come around the corner. Yeah.
Okay.
And let me just get to Silk. There we are. So we'll start with Silk. You hid.
Hiding shadows.
Yeah, hide in
Yeah.
shadows.
Try that.
Okay, no
Nice.
problem. Both of you, like, you're small and there's lots of nooks and crannies and dark places. Like, no problem. You both hide, and this creature comes around the corner. This big, fat, freaking giant with this huge fucking chain with a big rock on the end of it. He seems really stupid and he's got snot hanging. And he's like, "Hey, dwarf, dwarf!" Starts yelling up tunnel. Now you don't speak giant, right? Silk,
No.
but he's yelling a name out. You think it's like dwarf, and rah, 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 and he spouts out a bunch of fucking curses and stuff in giant. And he starts heading up the stairs, and that's what he's going to be doing this round. He doesn't see you guys at all, and he's just heading up. Now, meanwhile, the doors suddenly, one of the doors creaks open on rusty hinges, or actually no, oiled hinges, and this massive log door is pushed open, and this huge giant comes out like, "Where are you, little rascal rat?" And he's looking left and right. "Where'd you scamper to, eh?" And he looks puzzled, looking around. I need... Oh, wait a second. I'm going to...
I have a hold of Sprite's shirt, by the way.
You're not going anywhere. And he's looking around, and I smell the blood of an Englishman. And he starts sniffing and looking around. Escaped slave, he mutters, in common, in his guttural common. "Hey, slave, show yourself. I won't eat ya." And he starts looking around, and he starts going towards you, Leto, because he probably is going to check that nook or cranny. "I
Yeah.
smell you over here. I smell your blood."
And so quickly, I'm gonna move and kind of get right close with Boudica, and then, I mean, we can't see each other, so it's kind of gonna be hard to do. But I'll try to grab onto her and lead her around the giant so that we can, make sure that she doesn't all of a sudden become visible.
Okay, make a surprise roll.
Good luck, buddy.
Okay, neither are you surprised, but he goes, "Aye." And he looks down, he sees the tracks in the road going, all of a sudden, doink, 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 appearing as you guys move. And he swings this big club in a massive arc, trying to sweep you both up. "Got you, you little fuckers." Swinging as hard as he can. Now, he's -4 in his attack.
Yeah.
Because you're invisible. So now everyone has to declare their actions as he goes to, "I'll kill ya."
All right, I'm going to take him out.
Well, okay, let's start with, actually, we'll start with Silk. You guys, now you have your comm systems on, but they have to activate it. It's like a, Star Trek thing. You have to hit it and beep. Riker to bridge sort of thing.
Well, I'm going to try to pop this guy again. Yeah. He's going to notice this guy's dead sooner or later.
Sure. Okay. He's surprised if you want to attack. He doesn't know you're there. He doesn't hear much of anything.
With a poisoned arrow.
Ah.
I got 3 of them.
So he's heading up the stairs. You can get a shot before he goes around the corner. But he's gonna hit Zhang soon. Zhang, you're stashed on the staircase waiting.
Yep. I was just waiting for him to come around that corner.
Okay, Zhang, what are you gonna do?
As soon as that arrow hits him, I'm jumping off here with that jump kick I prepped.
Gotcha.
See if I can, from this height, I might actually catch him in the head, being up on the stairs.
Now, this creature will actually be surprised. So you guys get a kind of a free action. So let's do that action. Silk, you stand up, shoot your bow. Go ahead, roll. And Zhang, you can make your attack.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, now his saving throw. What kind of poison?
It's that purple worm poison.
Okay, he makes his save.
Oh, damn.
Let me
You get
double
a
check that.
second shot with a regular arrow at the end of the round. Or whatever.
Let me double check that.
What's up to you?
Yeah, he made his save. Okay. So you do hit him for 6 points damage, of course.
Nice.
And Zhang, you see the arrow hit him, but he just he pulls it out instantly, throws it away, and you launch into your attack though, and you get a and and he seemed to be ready, and he goes to grab you as you launch at him because you it's awkward. You're caught up in some giant urine or something.
I end up laying on the floor.
Yeah,
I fail that and I end up prone. I use my next one to stand up.
You were loaded. Leda was kind of grabbing your sleeve, and you were running around the side, and suddenly you see the giant saw your tracks, and the jig might be up. He's taking a cut at you guys.
Yeah. Well, luckily he's slow moving, and there's a good chance that he's going to miss us.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
That's fair.
10-foot giant swinging a 11-foot club.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so never mind. In that case, I think...
Okay, 5 seconds.
I think I'm going to continue following Leto to see if we can either get around him or somehow otherwise escape him.
Gotcha. Sprite is going to... He sees Gwyden moving up, so he follows Gwyden, and he's going to attack with Gwyden simultaneously, try to kill this thing quickly, but it's huge. He's like, oh, Lord. So let's roll initiative.
Should we do a different initiative down here or up there?
No. Oh, no. Right. Actually, you're right, Jim. That's separate combat. So...
would you also like to know what I'm going to do?
Oh, Leto. Yeah.
So I feel the jig is up. So I'm going to jump back as this thing's attacking, but I'm going to cast Magic Missile and suddenly reveal myself and finger pointing at it and be like, pew, pew,
and Bodica's revealed too.
Yeah.
Being the caster. Got that. Okay.
And I'm hoping that Sprite and Gwyden are going to attack. They're still invisible. So.
Well, yeah, you're hoping. You see some dust behind this giant. All right, so it won initiative, and it does its mighty swing. And it gets both of you in this swipe, possibly.
Even before magic?
Oh, of course not. Yes. Okay, I'll reserve that roll. Go ahead, Jim. Roll the damage, because it's point blank. All of a sudden you appear. Just, and then this magic missiles hit the creature.
I would have got another arrow off at the end of the round.
Yes. Yeah, of course. Let me make sure you remind me of that. So these magic missiles, and this thing hits it, but it's still strong and gives a mighty heave on this weapon. Now it missed Leto, but Bodica, it hits you. I'm pretty sure your armor class is 0 or 2.
Let me see. I believe it's 2.
That's a hit with this huge club. Pardon me, I have to find my spot again. 2d6. I'll do the damage here. So 15 points damage.
Whew.
Ouch.
And Leto, you dodge it.
Yeah, they're heavy hitters.
And this one has a two-handed club. Its weapon is a bit more than usual. He's a big one. So that's its move, and you guys can now attack. Start with Sprite. He's next.
Who's going to roll for Sprite?
I'll get it. Give me 1 minute. Oh. Damn. That is a miss. He gets 2 attacks with Scimitar. And the second attack, he's not... 9 actually might hit. 10th level fighter. Yeah, that does hit. So he does 9 damage.
Yeah, they don't have great armor class.
No. All right, so Gwyden, you're up. Let's...
Okay.
Oh, shit. Oh, percentage die, please.
Unbelievable. Okay.
Don't start.
There's always that one.
Oh, all good. In fact, you get an attack.
Get a second attack? Okay.
Yeah. You somehow stumble, and he kind of laughs. Oh, funny. Turns around, goes to squish you. You say, funny this. Ooh. Stitch that, Jimmy.
6 points damage.
Right, he's still up. You guys, he's bloody, though, and stuff, and realizing suddenly he's surrounded by people are appearing everywhere.
That would be 7 damage to +1 sword.
I think it had that in there.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Anyone not moved yet this round?
It's a 2+4.
Hey, over
the
to
2 of us get attacks at the end of the round.
Yeah, go ahead then. You get another shot, Silk.
Okay.
You step out and go, oh, fiend.
Oh, man.
Excellent.
Yeah, this one isn't poison, though.
Gotcha. So hit him with an arrow and 7 points damage. And Zhang,
Hopefully distract him.
you're now toe-to-toe to this guy, and he's going to attack you this round, of course.
Ooh, that's
13 as a 10th level monk.
Ooh, nice. 16
dragon.
damage. Well done. But he does have that chain with a huge rock on the end of it, and he swings that to try to smite you. He's still kicking. Oh!
Well, it's close quarters with that chain. He might hit the wall or something. It's a little bit awkward weapon.
Your armor class -1. That's exactly what he needs to hit you.
Oh, no.
This guy has slightly less damage, but nonetheless, oh, ouch, I rolled high. Ow. 15 damage.
Uh-huh.
And he swings this big rock around pretty quick with it. Damn.
That wasn't our best round, so hopefully we'll have better next round.
Yeah, next round. So let's move on. We'll start with Silk and Zhang. I guess you're just going to try kill this thing, right? And let's declare the other end, starting with Leto.
Sorry, can you come back to me?
Yep. Boudica?
Oh, sorry, which way is the giant facing?
You guys, Leto and Boudica.
Okay.
And
Oh, hey, Darren, did I get any damage bonus for attacking from the rear?
not a damage bonus.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and slice this motherfucker. because I'm not happy.
Yeah.
He realizes all of a sudden he's surrounded and desperate, and he's going to try swing his staff around and clip multiple targets again. But you guys you're going to hack him down, basically, right?
Yeah.
Good. Gwyden and Sprite looks like they're going to quickly slice him before he can escape. So we just have to roll initiative, I guess.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to evade his swing a bit, but I've got my staff with me, so I'm gonna use a big strike and try to hit a bunch of damage on him.
Excellent. So I got a 3 initiative. All right. So he's hurting. He's bleeding. He's like bellowing and trying to swing, but you guys are going to get your attacks. Let's start with Gwyden and Sprite. You got opportunities in the back. So we're +1, by the way, for attacking his rear. Oh, shit. I rolled crap for Sprite. Okay, you got him. So Gwyden, you get in and describe how you kill this 11-foot, 1,300-pound, blubber, stinky, lice-infested creature. Ugh.
Scott? I think you're muted.
Okay, silence speaks volumes.
There you go. Sorry. I stabbed my sword up to the hilt in his back.
Okay.
His lice-filled, stinky back. Farting
Give it
back.
a twist and drain his heart.
Okay, make a saving throw to see if said lice find a new home.
Okay. Which saving throw versus what?
Paralyzation poison.
Lice, yeah.
Okay, hang on. I'm looking for it. Oh, man. Oh, here it is.
Now, back to the tower while he's doing that. You guys are fighting this guy who just hit Zhang. You're like, damn it.
Black.
I should have passed him.
15's good, yep.
Okay, so the lice don't take.
Yeah.
And Silk, you can fire again? I don't know. You were just going to fight this guy, right?
I'm going to switch over to that pistol, but I'll only get one attack this round because I'm switching.
Okay, at the end of the round.
I'm like desperate. I see Django will get smoked. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Okay, make a +5 dex check. If you do it quick, if you make a +5 dex check, you can switch it.
Oh, okay.
And shoot. A quick draw.
20 roll.
And then
Made it.
so you pull out you slip your hand in quickly and draw that laser out.
I'm like, I hope this thing works.
So it's a large creature, so it makes a normal saving throw, it says.
Yeah.
And he failed his saving throw, so he takes the damage. 2d16 plus his armor class, or 2d8. So his armor class, it's more than that, more than +2. So you take 13 points damage.
Nice.
And it bells in pain as you hit it with this laser, and it clips it right under its arm and shoots into its torso, and the thing kind of shudders and stumbles. It doesn't appear to be quite dead, but it's on the edge, Zhang. You can tell as you come in and put it out of its mercy. Or give it mercy, I should say. Take it
Give it mercy. 14
give it mercy.
Should do it.
Yeah. 21 damage. Yeah. Pull out the larynx.
That was my iron fist. So I just take a open hand, palm strike right to the sternum, and just collapse the chest.
Yeah, you hear this kind of puncture, bubbly crunch, and he just instantly goes back. Oh, he had 1 hit point. He did 21 hit points damage, and he just instantly slumps down and collapses, and this laser hole through him. And Brad's like looking, or Silk, and he's like, "Whoa, no way!"
Holy shit!
And it's all quiet, and you guys hear both combats are over, and everyone's like looking around.
Yeah, and I quickly into the brooch. It's like, are you guys all right up there?
All quiet up here now too.
The laser away again.
And then, I quickly say to the others that we should try to get this giant behind this little alcove, so we don't gotta
roll him back there.
Yeah.
So you guys, you roll this guy around the corner, And the door is still open, by the way. I have to open the door up for you guys.
Yeah. We'll move over and take that ninja mask off.
Yeah, invisibility now is done. You guys, damn, that was quick. All right.
Yeah. I quickly move inside.
Pull
Or,
them
like-
doors shut, guys, just so it doesn't look too bad out there.
Yeah. So yeah, I move inside quickly and do a quick survey of the area. Is it supposed to be this dark in here?
Let me see. Yes, it is. There is a lantern on the table over here that's shedding light. You can see Zhang at the other end. He came down from the tower, and he's like, yeah, Roger, gives you the thumbs up.
Cool. So yeah, let's get inside and close the door.
But he took a hit. You see Zhang's got a big black eye.
Mm.
The side of his head's bleeding, or her head.
And bruising starting around the whole length of it from that chain and rock.
And remember that if any one of us gets too hurt, I can do my psionic ability to heal.
And you guys, I gave you guys some extra heals too, right?
Yeah, we got the diamond draft from the giants and stuff.
And those ones we found on the other plane, that other drink they gave us, or regular heal potions. So
there's definitely a ruckus
3 total.
coming from these double doors.
Yeah.
And you realize that potentially any minute somebody could come through there. There's a lot of activity on the other side of those doors. You hear laughter and a party going on.
So being rather quiet and conferring here, should we go through the double doors here or one of the smaller single ones?
I think the smaller single ones, we could stumble right into a hall full of them, then we'd be in trouble.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's pick a door. Any door.
Yeah, I'll check out this one, seeing as I'm over.
Sounds good.
Okay, it's not locked, but to open it, you need to make a open doors roll because they're big freaking doors and kind of not all of them are plumb. They're kind of.
And I say to Zhang quickly, we could try to we could try to block these doors, but that just might cause suspicion.
Yeah.
Let's help Silk out over here.
So Bodica Guiden, you may want to move into the room or go where you want to go.
I'm like,
It's not letting me in. I can't get past the door.
Go around it.
Neither can I.
Go through the bottom one. It's
Oh.
open from the look of it.
I see.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Yeah,
I pull Silk back and I say, "This is how it's done." I collapse against the door feebly.
Go, puny muscles, go!
It's not budging. Now,
imagine.
yeah.
If we work together, we might be able to haul it open.
And
What is this on the wall here, Darren?
There's coat racks and pegs and stuff, and there's all sorts of knickknacks and stinky furs and pouches, bags, assortments of stuff, garbage.
And I quietly say to the others, "Watch out for those double doors. There's a lot of activity going on. Giants could come through any minute."
Yeah,
Yeah.
anybody not checking out the door should maybe go around the corner over here.
Yeah.
Can we see underneath the doors, Darren?
So a round goes by, and Leto kind of feebly pushed against this huge door. You can't see through these doors. The crack underneath is too small, but there you can hear a lot of revelry. Like as I said,
come over here, open this door. It's too heavy for me.
We're good if we can get in there.
Okay, you want to try it, Guiden?
Sure.
Okay, open door roll.
I can help. Go for
It actually works on your character sheet. It should work.
Yep, I'm looking for it. Open door.
Oh, I have to make a roll here myself.
Nice.
One. That should work.
Oh yeah. There's a 10-foot wide hallway that is lit and with doors in it, and it kind of zigzags and keeps going north. And there's not much sound or revelry coming from that direction. It's all seems quiet. Doors are still closed. The body's been stashed where they fell or whatever.
Mm.
But if somebody comes into this room, they won't see. They'll just see the guards aren't there. All right, go ahead. There's a hallway.
Okay, so the door opened.
Oh yeah, Gwyden got
Okay.
And it's quiet. I think this is our best bet. Let's make sure that we haven't left any trace of ourselves here, and we can press on.
Yeah.
Did we check the giants to see if there was anything on them?
Nope.
Never had the chance yet. Actually, that might be a
Yeah, I don't know though. If somebody comes out of those doors,
Here, Jang,
Yeah.
why don't you just check these two up in this little
try though.
staircase?
Idea.
real quickly.
Yeah,
You guys
and then-
go see what's at that corner there. I'll check these over quickly.
Okay.
I'm going to keep a lookout around the corner.
Gotcha. Okay, they have some personal treasure on them, obviously. They got pouches with some gold and trinkets
Mm-hmm.
that you can take. And I just have to roll real quick.
Okay.
A total of 1,400 gold pieces in like platinum and gems and trinkets. All those giants had, basically. So there's been a lot of booty and plunder. You can tell, like everybody has like personal jewelry, and you know what I mean.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll scoop that into somebody's carrying case, and then we're going to go right on back and help these other guys pull right back up in the line.
And we'll be sure to close the door behind us so it doesn't look too suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, listen at these doors. I'll take a sec to listen to these doors, see if I can discern anything.
Neither. Okay, so you move up then, Silk.
Yeah.
Now I should shrink you guys a bit more. Actually, you guys are a little large.
Yeah, we're just little.
There we
teeny.
go. Actually, not that small. That's too small. Because they're 10-foot squares, so this hallway is about 7-8 feet wide. It's actually quite narrow for. Let me actually double check that. Yeah, 1 square, 10 feet. Okay. All right. Yeah, the doors aren't locked, and you can smell odors now, like despite the mold and whatever previous odors, body odor, but you can actually smell cooking. Like you can smell bacon and pork and meat and stuff coming from wafting from this direction. And
Nice. So that's
you see you hear some activity as a door opens and closes, and you see something move back and forth through the hallway to the north. And it's probably there's some kitchens up this area, and people are delivering food and stuff into the main hall. There's no now. You can make a hear noise roll real quick. The monk and the thief to give any other clues. Though so far you guys are being real quiet.
Just missed it by one.
Okay, nothing stands out. The party's still a lot of noise, and you can hear the clang and clunk of pots and pans. Actually,
I got something on the wind.
Zhang, you this room doesn't appear to be occupied by the sound. There's nothing in there, and this hallway this way is very quiet. And Zhang's quietly listening, and everyone's being patient, listening to her. And then Zhang, you can hear the sound goes down in the main hall briefly. And you hear somebody bellowing out. And you don't speak giant, right?
Could I maybe
for
take
language? No.
I think Lito's the only one that does.
Yeah, could I strain my ears and see if I can hear it?
And well, you say, Leto, what are they saying? It's something about a toast. And all of a sudden there's a big raw cheer. Rah!
Probably congratulating themselves on this recent.
Yeah, there's some big cheer went up and a toast, but you could hear something about you kind of tell them some words, and Leto, you just make a dexterity +10 dexterity roll. See if actually you can. Everyone's quiet enough, and
Nope.
Okay, all you made out was my storm giant friend.
Ooh, storm giants, I mutter. Maybe some of these differing giants have banded together.
Aren't storm giants good though?
They can be either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the one giant class that can go evil or good.
So both of these doors right here were no noise behind them?
No, and unlocked. And this one, they're both pretty similar, so you can make open door roll. And another couple rounds has gone by.
Yeah. Open, just to push it open, the open doors check?
Yep. And at this point, there's no pressure. So, I mean, you guys can I'll just say that if it takes whatever it takes.
I got a 1, so good.
Gotcha. What I might do is say if you make the roll, you do it quietly, right? If it's now, there's a large room here, empty, and it's filled with equipment. There's helmets and shields and spears and clubs and great axes and all, of course, for giant size.
I cast a spell of detect magic.
All right.
Do you have a hold portal spell or anything that would keep giants out by any chance, Lido?
I do, but I didn't. I figured that the giants would be able to burst through it if anyone could.
Okay, Brad, you cast your magic spell and you walk in there. Ying, 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 ying. So where do you go? There's a door in the corner, and there's nothing in this room appears to be magic. Now, Zhang, you kind of sense that this room here that you're looking in front of is kind of nestled in between the hall, right? There's no sound on the other side. You don't think there's anything in there, and you guys push that door open. And there's another room full of equipment. Now, Brad, what's the duration on that spell?
16 rounds.
Oh, okay. So you're walking around. So, Jang, Jang, could you roll a detect traps for me?
Detect traps. 1 second. Oh, missed it by 3%.
Okay, as you push the door fully open, a heavy crossbow was set up across the room. And it fires. Now, you're caught off guard. And it's
At giant height or people height?
no, right at his face.
Ooh.
Now, because you're a monk, I will give you a saving throw versus paralyzation, poison, or death magic to see if you can actually dodge this.
Thing.
Or what is the one you usually roll? Petrification? What is it?
Give me 1 second. I'll scroll down to it.
But you're -3 because you didn't check for traps and stuff. You kind of.
Yeah. Where did it go?
And this room is full of equipment, more specialized equipment, nicer stuff.
Something interesting.
But anyway, Shang's like, damn it. It's like,
yep. 1 second. It is a.
Don't you have your. I can roll for you.
Paralyzation, poison.
It's on your character sheet.
No, I just
right?
wanted to know. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out which one to touch here. So. Oh, nope.
Okay, ouch. This huge spear, it's like a ballista for your size. You take 11 points damage.
Wow.
Looks like you got lucky with that one, too.
Yeah.
And it was a trap. And you're like, damn it.
True, could have done a lot more damage.
And you've taken some hits.
Just kind of swing right beside your skull and just cuts the side of your head or something.
While you're checking the rest of that out there, Silk, I think I'm going to be finding a healing potion.
I was going to say, luckily for you, I have a neutralized poison in my arsenal.
I don't think there's any poison on it.
Oh, okay.
But it'd be a good thing to hang around in case we do.
I figured that since Darren said that you needed to do a saving throw against poison, that maybe...
No, that's to dodge it. He has a monk
that was
ability?
to dodge it. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a monk ability to deflect missiles. So.
Oh, nice.
But I didn't succeed, so I took it in the face.
Well, I do have a cure light wounds. So if we end up out of Cheadlesteiner's potions.
So Silk, you head in there, and with you still have time. You go around. Now, this is more specialized weapons, as I said. You're tinkering around. There's a whole. This is where they put a lot of their looted weapons. So there's actually human-sized stuff. And now, if anyone needs like shields or helmets or stuff, there's all sorts of arrows and all sorts of things here. And you also find a magic radiating from a dwarven hammer.
It's Whelm.
Perhaps it's Mongo's hammer.
Like, ooh, well, this thing is pretty nice. Not something I'd use, but
Okay, Jim, you get 1,000 XP.
Nice.
And this has been a recent addition. There's no dust on it and stuff, and it's dwarven make. And Leto says, "Hey, maybe it's Mongo's," and you have a feeling it is.
hey, I'm the one that found.
Yeah, you just had your detect magic. He's the one who connected the dots. So it is a dwarven magical hammer.
Well,
You don't know exact abilities, but in the hands of a dwarf.
We could toss it in the old portable hole.
Unless someone's proficient with it or whatever.
Yeah, I don't have that.
There's not much else here, though, Brad. How long is that? You can keep going. You still have that spell going.
Yeah, 16 rounds. So
Yeah. I'm just looking. There's two hammers, and the other one radiates magic strongly. And it speaks out, "Here's a kiss for you, runt." And it just says that, and then the magic goes away. That's a strange little thing. I don't know why they put that in there. It says this weapon has a magic mouth spell
I was
placed
just
on
thinking, yeah, magic mouth, yeah. I'm like, that was weird.
Take it every time you swing. It says that. It says it in dwarf, by the way. I don't know if you understood dwarven.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Anyway, so you guys quickly. It only takes you about 3 rounds, and Zhang's like, "Damn it." And these rooms, there's no other exits you can make out. Doesn't appear to be any secret doors, and you can tell that this is enclosed by the main hall on the other side.
Go across the hallway and check the other hall there, folks.
Yeah, you guys can push that door open for sure. So
We'll look down
far,
the hall. Is there any? Can we see anything down the hall?
Like this way?
To the north.
Just again the smells of cooking, clatter of pots and pans.
All right, let's rush everyone through then. If there's nothing behind this door.
So far, so good. And
Yeah,
in this hall,
out of here before we get seen.
Hallway with 3 more doors, and another hallway branches to the north.
Quietly check these doors to see if there's anything behind them.
All right, so same routine. You guys forcing open these doors, and you realize that you are in the dormitories for the giants, but they're completely empty at the moment.
Give it a scan for magic.
Well, your magic's still going.
Well, at last.
Yeah. Yep. Good call. So you open the 3 doors, and these are 3 large chambers where the giants, probably in the main hall at the moment, partying normally, sleep.
Let's take a quick look for keys or whatever, and then get out.
Yeah, that too. Paperwork.
So spend a good couple rounds in here.
Yeah. So right now, I'll take the southern room.
Okay, give me 1 minute.
Okay, I'll go with Zhang into this room.
Okay, there's
keys and paperwork.
There's cloaks and hides, and there's small chests at the end of beds, but it'll take quite a bit of time to go through them all. You don't see any that really stand out. There'll probably be some minor personal jewelry and treasure. You're using your magic. Brad quickly is walking through the rooms. He's spending like 1 round a room, quickly running around detecting. And there's nothing in these rooms that are magical. Oh, wait a second.
What about this chest, Darren?
Hold on 1 moment. Pardon me. Everyone pause. I got the wrong number here on the map. Okay, the room to the south you see is special. Give me 1 second.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's special. It has nicer. There's stuff hanging on the walls. It's actually. This appears to be. It smells less. It's tidier.
Mhm.
And there's slightly different garments hanging on the pegs.
Oh, maybe it's a women's.
Women's or yeah.
Or could be more important people. Might be a room to actually find something in for. Spend a round or two searching for papers and stuff there. Might be leaders type stuff.
Okay, there are 4 torches burning in the room. However, 1 torch burns smokily in the west end of the room in a small sconce. And Brad, when you come in, that torch is radiating magic.
Like, I'm gonna go over and check it out. Check for traps before I touch anything.
Go ahead. Wow, Brad, that was a brilliant move, and you'll find out shortly.
Oh, made it.
You're like, this is no torch.
Is it an illusion? I try to disbelieve it.
Sprite comes up. It's an
Oh,
illusion.
yes.
Don't you see it?
Yeah.
Grab
he's
it.
the master of that. Yeah.
It's a sword. Wow, a beautiful one.
Whoa, what's this?
It is as soon as you touch the torch, like we're going to grab it, the illusion dissipates, and suddenly there's, what's your alignment, Brad?
Chaotic neutral. Oh, is this one of those ones that'll fry if you're on the right alignment? It does happen.
Just hold on 1 second here.
Tending towards good a little bit.
Ah, freedom you hear coming from the sword, and everybody hears the sword talk. Ah, where is it? Ah, you are new to me. You hear this voice mutter to everybody.
What is your name?
Conifix.
My name's Silk. We found you here in this lair. Well, why were you disguised?
I don't wish to speak with you much longer. I seek something else, someone who else in this group can bear me. And he's...
You see anyone?
I use a sword. Can I?
It's up to you.
Gwyden, you want to give it a try?
Yeah, see what it is.
Could be alignment dependent.
So you grasp the sword. What's your alignment?
I think neutral.
Well, what's your alignment?
Neutral.
Okay.
True neutral.
No. You are balanced and not for my needs.
Well,
Who else?
Where to put Sprite?
Sprite's like, that thing's way too big for me.
Oh yeah, it's too big.
Damn, it's like a
What about
bastard sword.
I mean, if Boudica can't wield it, I mean, I could always talk to it, but I can't really use it well.
Yeah, my weapon is my primary weapon is swords. However, and I am required to use magical swords, but I don't know how how.
What's your alignment?
Yeah.
Chaotic good.
Maybe.
Take me for now. I wish to destroy all giants.
Ooh, cool.
I can see why they had it here and taken it then.
Yeah, why it was hidden. Yeah.
It is a beautiful sword, Conifix, and it's intelligent. And it has an ego. He says, I speak the languages of the hill, stone, frost giants, and common. And I will teach you to be neutral good. I can detect said giants. I sense them.
There is many around here.
It's a +2 bastard sword, magical. It's +4 versus giants. It's Giant Slayer.
Oh, wow. Nice.
You are not perfect, but you will do for now.
Yeah, that's too bad. I'm neutral good. Only -5 with the sword.
They have dual class fighter now. So this is a actual sword of giant slaying.
There you go, Boudica. Now you can lay him down.
Yeah, right?
And it's a bit picky. It's got an ego. It's not stupid, and it can detect giants. He goes, "We are surrounded by them, but none immediately close. The one
you
that
have,
kept me will be coming back soon, though, I think."
Do you have proficiency in bastard swords?
Or
Or is it a long sword, Darren? Would you say it was? Bastard
Well,
sword?
it depends how you use it.
I was
you
going to
use
say
it as
I
a
have a
single
proficiency in
weapon.
longsword.
Yeah, so you can use it as a longsword. So, but if you use it two-handed, it's a bastard sword. It's up to you. What's your strength?
17.
Okay, so you can use it one-handed as a longsword. And that's a nice sword.
Well, let's make haste then. Let's get out of here.
So that takes not a long time went by. It's only been about 3-4 rounds. The party's still going. Nobody's here. You guys, it'll take too long to thoroughly loot this area.
Yeah.
But you could come back perhaps later. But you sense there could be some money and stuff here. But your magic detector is still going. By the way, you probably got it's been, let's say, about 8 rounds.
Yeah.
So you can still keep, it's still your beep, 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 but you sense it's done, and now you have a choice of the 2 hallways are backtracking. So I'm going to take a brief pause here, everybody. We're going to move on though, and you guys, so far so good. No alarms gone off, and you found that sword. I forgot about that. Reading that last week, I was like, oh yeah.
Nice.
It actually says here they got this sword's an illusion as a sputtering torch, and if you hadn't used that detect magic, there was a chance.
Room.
Yeah, there's a chance Sprite might have detected it, but
yeah,
but that worked out very well, and that's a beautiful sword. Oh man,
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the can while you're taking a minute to.
Roger
Darren.
that.
That's weird. How come I can move Sprite?
Okay. So far, so good. So everyone keep up with your avatars. And how are you doing, by the way, Jang? Well, you're doing okay. You guys healed a bit. Good, good. Yeah, and you got a talking sword. Unless you sheath it. Oh, it's in a jeweled scabbard, I think, as well.
Does the sword, does a talking sword talk out loud, or does the talking sword talk through some sort of
Talks out
entity in your
loud.
head? Okay.
It actually talks, the sword. Now that hammer, that dwarven hammer is nice. That one of Mongo's. Pure dwarf, of course.
Man, we need a dwarf on our party. It's fun, all these kick-ass dwarf.
Yeah. Boy, you guys lucked out. Are you finding that sword? I totally forgot about that. That's a wicked sword. Sweet.
Well, it's nice that it speaks giant, too. Could be useful.
Speaks all the giant tongues. And it detects them. Like and stronger as they get closer. So Boudica,
Yes.
you're gonna use that sword then, I guess.
Yeah.
What is your name, young one?
Boudica.
Ah. Why do you tinker with this chaos in your mind? I shall help you remedy that. Balance you. Do you want my help?
I am not sure how much you can help. The chaos is part of my heritage. But,
It runs deep in you, but with time, I can help. You will gain serendipity, balance. Chaos is bad. It unravels the balance. Now, do you agree? Like in your heart, do you agree? Or you see you're being put a bit on the spot. Now you can resist if you wish. It's your call right now.
Smart sword.
Yeah, that's interesting. I am being put a little on the spot here.
Yeah, what's your answer? The sword is...
I want to be as little like my drow ancestry as possible. If you can remedy some of the chaos within me, I will gladly go with you.
Ah, you concur then.
I do.
It is done. And you feel your goosebumps on your arms and such, and you feel the true power of the sword now. And you get to roll for an ability on the sword. However, the sword is kind of personally connected to you. But you don't feel bad, but I'd like you to put in brackets an N after your alignment.
Okay.
And if all goes well with this sword, he will influence you in the long run.
What is Alistray's alignment? And what alignment are her followers?
Hers are chaotic good. So there could be problems.
Oh, shit. I made an error.
Well, we'll see. The sword is content. He's like, and I need you to roll now.
Help us kick ass.
Yeah.
What do I need to roll?
A percentage die, please.
Coming right up.
D4. Okay, this thing detects traps.
Well, that's always good.
In a 10-foot radius. Or the 2 ticks are 10 feet, right? Yeah. Detects traps of large size.
Well, that'll be good for the next time that Jang fails a trap.
Now
Yeah.
roll a percentage die again. Now you feel yourself connected to this sword, and your alignment you feel yourself immediately having clarity of thought. Sorry. Actually, roll again, please. That one's not compatible. Okay, you sense the ability and you look up and you fly up in the air.
Whoa.
He goes, I may do this for a time once a day. You can fly. But remember, we must slay the giants always. And he's a mortal enemy of the giants. And now as a ranger, that's taken over as your primary enemy now.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're going to be kind of a killing machine against giants. You're going to be +4 because the sword is totally in line with you.
Mm-hmm.
Plus you crit on a 19 or 20
Jesus.
against giants. And there you go. That's an actual sentient, intelligent weapon. And by accepting that, though, your alignment's shifting, and you're going to have to reconcile or pay a price. Like I said, you felt goosebumps and sweat breaks out, and it doesn't happen to be nighttime right now, so the moon isn't out, but you suddenly fear the night. Perhaps there's some way to reconcile it, but
yeah. Well, that'll be something to address. When
your goddess is
next
pretty
time
strict.
I pray.
You may pay a big price for this.
I might. Yeah. We're gonna.
Now the hallway's dark up ahead. By the way, and the door up. You don't know exactly what's up ahead unless you can see in the dark. Sprite can.
I got infravision and ultravision.
All right, so you may want to get up ahead there, Silk. If we're going this way, you guys decide.
Yeah, that's the question.
It's been about 10 minutes.
It detects trap in a 20-foot radius. I'm just making notes. Is
10.
that right? 10-foot radius. Okay.
Large traps.
You know these ones.
Which is odd. That's the wording.
Might as well just keep heading up.
There's a door at the end of the hallway. And it's typical large door, and you can hear the clang and clatter of stuff, and you think that the main kitchen is there.
Okay, I relay that to these guys. I say, I'm pretty sure there's a kitchen up ahead.
Yep. And you can hear there's a lot of activity in it, a lot of people, things.
Do we really want to go to the kitchen?
I'm not sure, yeah, because as soon as something gets interrupted, where's the food? Then people come looking. yeah. You may actually want to do this.
Maybe this isn't exactly where we want to go.
At least not now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we go in there and we have to kill everybody, then all of a sudden the food stops flowing to the party, and then they're like, wait a minute.
So backpedal to the intersection. Now you guys are closing doors behind you guys, you were saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave as little trace as humanly possible.
Well, where else do we go here?
Yeah, the armory's there, the hallway. You see activity again, and here there's doors open and close up to the north. They're delivering food to the main place.
Well, to the left down here is we also think that's towards the kitchen, but I don't know if there's anything else down there before the kitchen or.
Probably access to the main hall and further access to the main building.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Now back, remember in the main guard room in the entrance, there was another door, just so you know. But
yeah, maybe we should try that one.
The other small door, yes, because there was
We
the
don't
big,
want the main
big double
hall.
doors and two
It was
small doors.
Yeah, it was right by the. It was right by the entrance.
We can head back there, but then we run the risk of those giants opening the door on us as we walk by.
Okay, well, the clock is ticking somewhat. I'm keeping track of things, and I'm rolling random encounters when applicable. So
Quickly,
far,
guys, back to the start and we'll cross the other way.
gotcha.
Any indications or sounds that sound like any of the deaths were discovered yet?
No.
Okay, good.
In fact, it seems nothing's been disturbed when you come back into the main room. It's only been about 12 minutes, if that.
Okay, I'll be like, all right, come on, everybody, scoot by the doors. Let's go.
Yeah. Scoot.
Scoot up to this one, give it a real quick check over, make sure it's not alarmed or anything, and then we'll try and open it.
Same deal. You guys, there's no pressure, so you can get it open. It's not locked. And there's a hallway, same as size as the other one, with a door and a intersection. And you can make hear noise rolls quickly, the two monk thief, if you're there.
Yep.
You betcha.
You guys close doors behind you. Now, Silk, you got to move your dude over there, of course.
Oh, no, I didn't notice. Well, where are we now? I'm sorry.
Nothing on the hear noise.
No, I didn't make it either. No, there.
Also, Darren, I don't know if you want to start rolling more of the thief abilities as well.
What do you? Oh, like for them? Oh, that you're right. I'm actually supposed to be making some of those rolls for you guys. In this case, the hear noise. Yeah, that's a good call. Actually, you're supposed to do that. All right, I'll be rolling from now on. Here's this 25. Here's this 30.
Yep.
All right, you guys enter this hallway quickly and moving along. And there's a door. Of course, T-bone. You guys don't hear anything out of the ordinary.
Can I very passively take a quick look around the corner and make sure nothing's coming down the hallway at us before checking this door out?
Appears clear. And Zhang, make another quick. Actually, I'll make a quick roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you don't hear anything, and the door, you don't hear anything beyond the door.
Okay.
So you guys can give it the old heave ho.
Yep. This one's stuck a little more, Gwyden. Come on up here and give this one a little shoulder.
It's being a bastard. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's a large bed, and this room seems to be the private quarters of an important giant. Probably not the chieftain, not that important. It seems more functional. There's a huge desk, massive chest, and a huge bed with a mound of friggin' blankets on it.
Ooh, any magic?
You're actually that. I said it was 12 minutes. You said it was 16 rounds that lasts?
18 rounds, yeah.
Okay, you still have about 4 rounds left.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
So I'll go in and scan it. We're like, oh, another room. And I don't know. I've been having pretty good luck so far.
Okay, the bed sort of moves a bit, and the covers
Quick,
move.
everybody in out of the hallway.
Uh-oh.
And Silk, you came into the room. Well, Silk and Zhang.
Yep.
And there's a giantess, a large one, half naked, underneath the furs and stuff. She kind of rolls and gets up.
Immediately moved to intercept her and put her back in the bed.
Down you go.
This looks like a job for Lido.
All right, for us.
Oh Lord.
Leader of the horn dog.
You make love everywhere.
Leave this to me, guys. Yeah.
The spirit
So
is
we're gonna
that's more-
roll surprise. You guys, she's surprised on a 1 to 4. She's actually wasn't ready or anything. She's not surprised. You're not surprised. And so she right away sees like who's in it. She yells out, "Now you can understand now, Boudica,"
Yeah.
through the sword, and the sword's like, "Kill it!" And she's like, "What?" And the giantess sees the sword and kind of eyes go wide. Kill! And she goes
I'll
to
throw a
throw.
poison dagger at her.
All right, let's roll. Declare actions first.
Yeah, that's my.
Lato, start with you.
Okay, I figure that we don't have much time. We don't want her to shout or anything, so I'm going to try to polymorph her.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I got one of those too. We can use it.
Boudica.
I'm going in for the kill.
Out of my way. Where's your
I'll
character
do,
here?
yeah.
She's in the doorway.
Oh, okay, so you have to muscle your way through everybody and attack. Rah! Okay, Gwyden, you see Boudica's like, out of my way. She's got that sword out, and it's like, yes, kill it.
All right, I'll step in and I guess maybe leave her. See if I can get to the giant and leave her room.
Gotcha. Sprite is trying to stay out of the way. Ay, caramba. He's going to try to flank this thing. An attack. And Silk.
I wanted to get that throw a dagger before everybody else piled into the ring.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Zhang, you were going to go at him?
Yep.
Her?
As soon as that dagger goes flying, I'm jumping in after her, trying to knock her back into the bed with that jump
Now,
kick.
she grabbed a fistful of these huge blankets and threw them at you guys.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Oh, she's going to try.
Try. So go ahead, roll initiative now. I got a 3. Okay, everything happens at once.
Nice.
So the effects now, however, it's going to only take her. Now this comes down to weapon speed and stuff and spells,
Yeah.
because she's throwing these blankets and she's doing quickly. I'm going to give it. It only takes her 2 segments to grip them and throw them.
Yeah, well, I've got a knife. I can throw it pretty fast.
Yeah, you can throw a knife.
Yeah, okay.
You have ready actions with knives and stuff. Yeah, but a combat move does take longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so should I roll now?
It's like a missile weapon. She kind of through the blankets, and now shows her big naked body. Actually, she's probably Anyway,
You going to say attractive as far as giants go?
yeah, I was kind of along those lines when I thought, because she is the favorite of a particular giant. But
So do my attack now?
hold on, we're still moving down. So
Yeah, okay.
anyone can beat 2 segments.
Well, with that dagger, I should be able to.
Yeah, but anyone else like spells or anything?
Oh, sorry.
My spell
think
is 4 segments, but I'm also in the back of everyone. So
Right.
I don't know. I might get a bit of an advantage. Or if she gets hit with the dagger, she might not be able to throw the
No,
blank.
I need everybody in that corner to make a save versus breath weapon. So it's Zhang, Silk, Boudica, Lato.
I don't know if I get any modifications for being in the back or whatever.
No, you're hit by these blankets. Oh, Silk, you're hit. Oh man, you guys.
Zhang bounces off the wall, goes across.
Yeah, you
whatever
jump
that
onto the
table is
table.
there.
Dagger, it's me.
Yeah, throw your dagger. So Zhang, you spring out of the way, and oh my, Lato make a percentage die. Silk make percentage die. Oh Lord, Boudica, you guys all crit failed. Boudica makes saving throw.
No, that's not crit fail. It just means fail.
Oh, just fail. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone roll crit fail?
No.
Oh, okay, just failed.
Yeah.
So spells are disrupted as these 200 pounds of stinky solid blankets hits you guys. You all take a bit of damage. Not particular.
Dagger first.
Yeah, go. How much damage you do, Brad?
I gotta roll and see if I hit. Oh shit!
Very good.
And she has to make a saving throw versus poison.
Ah. So I'll quickly do the damage though for 2 points for Boudica, and I'll roll that in a second. 5 points for Silk, and Leto takes 4. And you all have to make saving throws versus poison, paralyzation, or poison. See if you get ticks or lice.
Oh, I rolled a 20.
Nice. Well, you definitely not to that.
Uh-oh. Now I've got giant cooties.
Yeah, Silk, you get lice.
Ew.
Now that will have long-term effects if you don't get rid of that or whatever.
Well, you're bald.
Well, so your arrow hits it for how much damage?
Oh no, it was a throwing dagger,
Yeah.
and it was poisoned. So.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll that. And what's the effects of the poison? Oh, is that deadly stuff?
Yeah, roll or die.
Ah.
So that's one.
Oh, he made the roll.
Fuck! They always keep making the rolls. Damn it.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
they're giants. They're pretty hardy on.
oh, you guys are kind of, these big blankets are covering you, so you're knocked down. Whoever was hit by it. Now, Gwyden, you're there. You can attack her now. And you guys can do your attacks, actually, because it happens simultaneously, except for the speed.
Mm-hmm.
So, Gwyden, you're clear. Zhang, you're clear. You can both attack. And Sprite can attack.
Are Sprite and I on enough opposite sides to get a bonus to attack, or no?
No.
No? Okay.
Damn.
That's not going to do much.
He hit with the 1, but then he fumbled. Damn it. She's giving us a hard time, everybody. Okay, he didn't mess up. So he got 1. She took... do you do any damage there?
1 second. Rolling the second one now. Nope. I whiffed on both of them. All I got was heavy leather.
Okay, Gwyden. How'd you do? Okay, there we go. 7. Oh, man. 7 might actually hit. You're 10th level fighter, right?
Right.
They have armor class 4. That's not quite a hit. You need like an 8 to hit them. I'm just looking at the chart, making sure. Did you get the other attack? You got 2 attacks, right?
Yeah, the first one was a crit fail, but I passed the...
Roger. So, quick flurry activity. These blankets hit you guys. This big mound of full. You're like, ah. And next round. Yeah, Zhang, declare your action. You're moving in.
I'm already in there, so I'm going to have all 3 attacks go this time.
Okay. She's twisting her torso, and she's going to hit you with her tits. And this
slap.
Huge hit. As she reaches for a weapon on the bed under the mattress. And they're huge. All right, Leto, you're under these blankets and kind of knocked down.
All right, well, I'm pissed off because I lost the polymorph spell, right? Like it was...
Yeah.
Dang. So I'm going to get myself out of these covers and then sidle myself over here. And if I can, at the end of the round, magic missile's only 1 segment, so I'll try to cast it at the end of the round.
Ah, I see. Make a dexterity check. See if you can tangle yourself.
Oh, yeah, I did it.
Oh, yeah. So you're like, you crawl to the side quick and point. And Boudica.
I am not happy about not being able to get in there and attack, I'm moving in.
Okay, make a dexterity check. See if you can maneuver through these rancid blankets. No problem. Gwyden, you're up there now. Swinging at. She's now pulling out this wicked dagger from underneath the mattress as she's swinging her torso, as I said at Jang.
Yeah, I'm going to swing at her again.
All right. Sprite goes in from the side. Hopefully we can take her down.
I do get one more attack at the end of the round because I get 3 this round.
Okay, go ahead.
Or no, hold on. That was the first round. I missed both, right?
Sprite totally missed too, didn't he? Sprite. Yeah, I rolled a crit fail for Sprite as well. Damn. Dice just went tanked on us. Well, so far it hasn't had a disaster. So everything happens. All right, let's roll initiative.
Yep.
I got a 3.
5.
Got a 5.
All right, so everything all of a sudden unleashes. Hell's unleashed.
Okay, I'll just try to disentangle myself.
Roger that. And you can shoot that magic missile, Leto.
All right.
And Sprite and Zhang, Gwyden, you can unload.
I had 1 hit. Let me roll the second time. I think I had 2 hits. Total of 24 points damage.
Oh, now does the giant slayer kick in?
20
That
points.
sword's
on-
like, let me at it. Oh, Leto all of a sudden bombards it. 20 points damage.
Yep.
Okay, she's like, blah, 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 and her humongous legs fly up in the air, and she flops backward onto her back as the mammary flail does not take effect as she is killed.
Quickly. Gwyden, help me throw all them blankets back over top of her so she looks like she's just sleeping.
Blood all over the place.
I'm not touching those blankets.
Let's here. I'll do it. I rolled a 20 on my saving throw against the lice, so I'll toss some of the blankets on her and hastily scribble a suicide note while the rest of the group searches.
Great idea.
Yeah,
let's do a
push
quick
that
search
door
of-
shut for a quick minute, guys, and then
Awesome.
we'll quickly ransack this room because it looks like somebody important.
Anymore. Stick the dagger in Jeff.
There's hides on the floor and a bearskin on the wall. There's a chair, a stool, a huge chest, and a vast bed mounted with furs. On it, there's a 9-foot shelf up in the air.
Oh. Huge chest. Yeah.
Jesus.
There's a beaten silver comb set with 4 pearls.
The comb sounds like something I'd be interested in.
A copper mirror might go with that. And a large gold hairpin set with a huge pearl.
All right. Well, I say we take those. I'll be careful not to really touch them though, in case they're nefarious magic.
Mm-hmm.
And the chest, you can roll a pick locks.
We detect any
Yeah,
traps.
first.
Traps first, yeah.
Actually,
Roll detect. Okay, I roll for that. One moment.
or Bodica's sword. It's a pretty big chest. Like it'd be probably a large.
No, this is a small trap.
Dang.
Hypothetically, if there was one.
And you don't find any traps, and you can try pick the locks.
Gonna move towards the end of the room.
Out of range.
Yeah.
Out of the range of the small, but trap that we don't know exists.
So you pick the lock, and there is a chest full of copper, silver, and gold.
Anything magical radiating?
No. And now your spell sputters out.
Yeah. It's
Lay out your hole there, Leto, and we'll just tip the
Not
whole thing in there. Count it
Before
later.
you get a little tinkle from that gold hairpin.
Nice.
uh-huh.
All right, we'll toss it in there for sure.
I say, as I mentioned, I say, hey, that's something about that pin. Just as the spell wore off, I a little tingle from that. Then we might want to check that out later.
Well, I'd be amazed if it could somehow make me better looking, but
Arrogant
We
bastard.
doing the eye with it. No, not really. But
All right, now time's ticking. Another round goes by. It's been you've only taken about 20 minutes now since you guys hit this place.
All right. Well, we've got the gold in the portable hole. We'll be careful with putting the mirror and the comb and stuff as well. I'll leave the hairpin in my backpack though, just to see. We'll identify it later, and then
yeah, that could be.
Okay, Sprite's like, let's get out of here.
Like Needle from Game of Thrones.
Well, won't he be surprised when he comes back and finds his...
Love of
Yeah, do we have any
Oh,
idea of the status of this woman now? Can we tell?
she
well,
probably higher up. Like she was probably a giant test that was liked by maybe one of the important guys here. Maybe this was just like some, one of the leaders kind of rooms, and she was just here.
concubine.
Was there anything on
Possibly.
the table? I guess I can't really. I don't know if they write anything in common.
No. Oh, from the tabletop. Oh, do you guys do anything in this room besides?
Well, yeah, the three of us or three of them were searching it while we covered her back up.
Okay, the desk has some parchments and literature. And any of you actually literate in Giant? Not that.
Can the sword read giant?
That's a good question.
That's a joke.
Well, I mean, it could actually, through her eyes, she could all of a sudden understand it. Right?
Mm,
Maybe.
that's a possibility, yeah.
Because this sword was built to kill giants.
Specifically designed to
He
kill
goes,
people.
yeah. And you can read it.
Wow,
And
okay.
It has some interesting tidbits. I'll have to find later. It's signed with a E. Oh, where's that letter? Well, for now, you'll have to read it later. All right, you guys leave this room and you make it look like nothing happened. And suddenly, like, who was it again? Silk's kind of scratching.
Scratch my crotch. Damn it.
There's the hallway too. It's pretty quiet here. You do hear the rumbling from the hallway, kind of resonating through the whole place. And
So
yeah,
the main hall would be to our left here.
Indeed.
it splits here quite equally, right and left.
But I mean, we passed the big double doors in the middle, so that's to our left. So if we go to the right, it should be quieter because we know there are a lot of them in the main hall.
Yeah,
Right.
sounds good. Yeah.
So let's scoot right here and see what we find.
All right, there's a
Pause,
corner.
take
You
boo
go up
around
to the corner, and there's a door.
Pop around the corner first, look
Make-
down the hallway. Yeah.
Make a quick hear noise.
Yeah.
With two people that can do that, Zhang
1
and
second.
Silk.
No.
Okay, everything's kind of drowned out in the ambiance and stuff. So and there's torches guttering here and there. This place is kind of lit, some places not. And you get to the corner and it turns north and proceeds into the darkness.
Shall we check that first?
That's what I was thinking. We'll check this one
Yeah.
over.
Sure.
Any big traps from the sword, and are we? We'll check
No.
it for
Yeah.
regular
We'll
traps.
Boudica kind of shows the sword's like, I sense nothing here. What are we waiting for? I sense giants in this room. 2 of them.
Oh, if there's any traps, I found it.
They're sleeping. And the sword is becoming quite a valuable tool now. You realize you're like, wow, you can like sense that shit?
Right through the wall.
Of course. Don't you sense it? And Boudica, now you can sense the 2 sleeping giants and the desire to smite them. And you look in and you see these 2 giants as you guys push the door open. It does make some noise. I'll roll quickly to see. One of the giants stirs and goes to get up. Hey!
Let's get on him.
Straight through, bounce that first bed, hit him in the face.
Okay, you guys get a surprise round. Start with let's see who's here. So Jang, you're in front. Yeah, you
Yep,
bounce
and
off the bed, spring.
Bang point.
Yeah, I'd be up there too because we were both checking for traps in there.
Gwyden, you all bum rush him, eh? Now there is another giant over there, so Gwyden, you rush toward him as the other
I'm
giant.
going after the big one. Yeah, the one at the other end. Yeah.
These are two biggies. Boudica, the sword's like, hurry! You're missing out. Are you there, Heather?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, which one do you want to go at?
I think I'm gonna go after the one that's further away. So this one.
We got the surprise round, so run on in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
So Jang already got your attack. Leto, you have a surprise move. You see this giant just getting out of bed. What?
Yeah, I
Did
gotta
that 11 hit?
Yep.
Okay, so that was 3 times that 6 for 18.
Wow, 18 damage. Yeah, all right. You did the bounce move.
The bounce and kick.
Nice. So he's just hits him hard. Gwyden and Boudica, you'd run in there. The other one's just kind of starting to turn as you run in. It's like, no, you don't.
I'm gonna cut this guy with arrows before they get over there.
Kill it, my precious. The sword says to you, Boudica.
Same with I'm gonna do my final magic missiles in the surprise round.
Oh, go ahead. That one's first then at the one with the Shang.
No, or yeah, I guess the one with Zhang. Everyone else is attacking the other one. So yeah,
Actually, sprites with Shang.
18 damage.
Ooh, nice. That one is beat to pulp already. You can tell it's hit hard and staggering. Oh, what's going on? And Sprite is going to swing at it. Oh, I got it. Oh, wait, I have to turn that off. 1 second. Here we go. Oh. First one's a good hit. Go for the groin. Oh. And it works because it actually kills it at 4 hit points left. And Sprite gets a groin strike. Oh, it goes underneath. And then the thing tries to clamps on him, and Sprite has to make a dexterity save. Oh, and made it. Rolled a 4. So Sprite dodges out of the way. It's Jang, you have to make a dexterity save. See if it falls on you.
Okay.
Oh,
You have good dex though, right?
Yeah, 19.
Oh, yeah. So you dart to the side as this thing crashes into the bed, wiping out, dead. Gwyden Boudica, you confront this one as it's just getting out, going, what the hell?
that's the
First one I hit with a 15 points damage, and my second shot
Ouch.
hit with 7 points damage.
Oh,
So
nice.
22.
Definitely hurting. Boudica comes in with that 8 is not going to cut it.
Yeah, I kind of figured. And
You get 2 attacks, though.
yeah, I was going to say I'm proficient, so I do get a second chance.
And you're technically a specialist. Unless your goddess
That's a
gets
little better.
pissed off. We'll see what happens about that. 8 points. Oh, you rolled a crappy on the roll. So this one's still up and at it. Everyone gone?
I'm shooting a bow this round.
Oh, you had your bow out? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fire away. Then you get 2 shots. Oh, that's a hit. Bonk.
Oh, that's probably miss.
Oh, that's 7 points. Actually, you're shooting the other one, obviously, right?
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a regular arrow. It's not poison.
Punk goes in. No poison.
No. No, too risky with these guys in front of me. I don't want to hit Gwyn in the back or something and poison.
Good call. So this one on the bed just takes a vicious swipe
Only for
and
strength.
tries to hit Gwyn desperately. That probably won't with his AC. No, close, actually. 10 hit die monster is pretty tough. Now, you guys can unleash hell. That one's dead. And this one's mortally wounded. I'm just going to say you guys rub him out. He's still getting out of bed, technically. You guys just, wah! And, of course, yeah,
Put him back to
Bodica's
bed.
like, skewer. And you feel great satisfaction, Bodica. You're like, this is a new cool thing. Just killing giants. I think it's my calling now.
Hold on to that.
What'll our friendly giants think of this blade then?
Yeah, that might not be so fun.
Here's a question.
Well, the blade answers. I go, I know many good giants. I trust them. It's these scum.
Okay.
They tip the balance. They must be destroyed.
Oh, so the good ones aren't part of your mission to destroy?
Of course not. I'm not a savage. Are we? Asks Bodica.
All right. Well, I say that those of us who can't really search for traps, we try to hide these guys under these beds.
More rolling blankets and
more rolling blankets and everything.
mopping up blood. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys spending around tidying up? It's only been about 23 minutes or so since you've gone into this place, and so far so good. And back to the door. Silk's been watching, I suppose.
Is there
Yeah.
is that a chest over there where I moved to? Is that what that is, or is it a table or a chair or what?
Let me double check. I think you guys can spend a round searching if you wish.
Never know where we might find the information we're looking for.
Okay, 1 second.
Until the alarm gets set off, whoever the last person into the room is should probably close the door.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no treasure in the room.
Stupid.
Except for 110 platinum pieces. Oh, nice.
Oh. Scoop that up quick, folks.
And 2 dead hill giants now. And the hallway's open now. You guys turn back, and the party seems to be still in full swing. It's been under half an hour. You guys have been moving quick professionally. Who's going first? Move ahead with your avatars.
So we're just going to head up
taking
here.
back to lead again here.
All right, yeah, keep going. And the hallway, there's 2 doors up ahead. And now when Silk, you hit about that spot, and Zhang, you follow up, you can both make hear noise again. And that's a great ability. I love hear noise ability. It's like, it allows me as a DM to kind of give you little tweaks.
Bits and pieces. Damn it.
Too much ruckus coming down the hallway.
Yeah, the party. You can tell that you can hear the party coming from the north door a bit. You're on the right side of it, but somehow.
Oh.
No, but you can't help but hear coming from in here. You hear this. Silk Shang, you don't speak giant, do you?
No.
You hear this shrieking. Might be a woman giantess yelling, and a thumping, slapping sound. Slap, slap. And this whimpering.
Keep going. Keep going.
don't.
They like it rough. Come on, let's go.
Now the door in front of you, you can just hear faintly the sound of the party, but it's distant. This isn't it on the other side of the door. It's not there. You can hear it's distant.
Yeah. Bodica, come on up here. See if you can understand what's going on in here. There's something going on. There's somebody awake or up on the other side of this door.
Okay, so I go up.
It could be a slave or something.
And and you hear this. I will eat your liver next time you fuck up my dinner. And the mistress will be back. Imagine serving this to her. I'll eat your liver. And there's more slopping.
Maybe we should go help this.
We
go help this person. They might help.
Yeah, someone's abusing the help.
All right, so declare your actions. Start with Silk up front. There's a door in front of you, and yeah, in Boudica, you're like, ooh, yeah. You tell them what's up.
Are we going to investigate this door? I asked these guys, what do you think? Think we should check out what's going on in here?
Not with that conversion. I think that's more cooking area. I think, or at least my personal opinion. What about you guys?
Okay, I'll check this door then.
And as I said, you can distantly hear the revelry of the hall, but it's distant, and that's it. Seems a bit quiet behind this door.
Okay, so yep, I'll try to crack it open, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, in this case, you have to make a open doors roll. Time's ticking now. It's been 26 minutes. Okay.
Like, damn it, I'm just not quite strong enough to open these suckers.
Give me a second, I'll give her a shot.
Somebody. I got 16 strength, but
okay. Now, Zhang, to your surprise, it opens, but it makes a noise, and it clangs open on the other side and swivels suddenly, and wham! And then Boudica, you can hear from the room. Finally it's here! Out of the way! Thump, thump, thump. And the door is about to open.
Do you have a silence spell, Lito?
I don't.
Yeah, it's a bit more of a clerical spell, that silence.
I quickly point though, like, let's get in that room.
You guys got 5 seconds.
Yeah, let's get in there.
Yep.
Okay, Zhang, Sprite's like, okay, go.
Go. Hut, hut, hut.
And Boudica, you coming?
Heather?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm coming.
Move on.
So everybody rushes into the room. Now you try to close the door. 3, 2, 1.
What do we see?
Okay, everyone sprints in the room, goes around the corner now. Nobody closed the door. What's going on? You hear this giant speak.
I thought we said that was always the thing. Whoever's through last will close the door.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, it's happening in real time. You have to actually say that.
Okay.
But I'll give whoever came last, I'll give them their roll.
I went last.
Roll. Okay, go ahead, make your, because you quickly go, oh shit, and you see the door opening, and you can close this door.
Yeah. So what do I need to roll, a d20?
No, on your character sheet, or roll 6-sided.
On this corner.
A 6-sided.
Yeah, it's in your character sheets. Open doors is like, I don't know, your 17 strength, it'll probably be 1 or 2.
And I rolled a 4, so not happening.
Okay, now I'm just going to make a roll here.
Even if you shut it, it probably doesn't lock. My goal in shutting it was just to...
Okay, you hear this woman's shriek kind of, where's the food? What happened here? And you thump, thump. This figure comes into the hallway, goes to the door, but slams the door shut. I made a roll and completely crit failed. Bring my food, or I'm coming to get you. This woman shrieks into the door before slamming it shut.
That's the door to the south? Or the door to the west?
Okay.
That was exactly what I just did, Lito.
Is that the door to the south or the door to the west?
The south, the one that she was at, she kind of slammed.
We heard noise in the other door in that hallway, and they thought when we stepped through here, there was food coming from the kitchen or from whatever this room is. Now that it's closed, can we see what caused that noise?
You quickly look around, and you can tell that the main hall is coming from the west.
Yeah,
and there's numerous interesting things fill this place to the east, though. There's 2 tables, 5 chairs, 2 stools, a rug, hides, and skins on the floors and walls. The tables have pottery flagons and platters on them, and pots and kegs are all about the place. There are trophies on the walls. There's various heads of animals and monsters, and skulls and skins, and some arms and armor. Directly across from the fireplace are 8 shields. Okay, there's a brass jar in the mantle of the fireplace.
Anybody else have detect magic?
So this room here is kind of special. You see, it's some sort of suite, an area reserved for the elite of this place. Clearly, it's actually decorated even almost well. And there's a big fire burning, shedding light, and it's huge, of course, everything giant size.
How about the shields? Are they giant size?
No, they're trophy shields. Whoever put them there, they were shields taken from loot.
I don't have detect magic, but I could visually have a quick visual inspection, see and if any seem like they're exceptional quality or make or anything.
Okay, by the way, she yelled for her food and a round goes by as you guys scatter into the room. Now this way, Boudica, behind you, you see these double doors, and there's a sound of the party on the other side of the double doors. And so there's a potential of something happening there.
Can we throw some food together and put it on a tray and put it in front of the door?
Yeah, and then knock on the door and then fuck off. Just come out and grab the food. Oh fucking die.
The table has got a bunch of food on it. Somebody brought out.
Yeah, good idea. Exactly right.
There's nothing else. There's no one else in the room?
No.
Okay, let's quickly put some stuff on a table or on a tray or something and set it by the door.
Perfect.
Yeah, take whatever's there, set it out there. Make
That's
it quick.
Not a bad idea.
Like, real quick.
If it takes 2 of us to lift the tray, we'll do that. But let's get some stuff on a tray and
I'll go with you, Wyden. Even if it's big as a shield, we'll just take it full of food over there and set it down.
All right.
Somebody get the door for us. We're gonna hit it out there.
Load up with food.
Open the door.
Yeah.
A couple more rounds have gone by, and you put the food out there and retreat, and move back and close the door.
Yeah.
Like, oh Christ! And sure enough, she comes out.
I say we retreat a bit away from this door.
Yeah, we'd all be like hidden around the corner.
And for the moment seems content, grabs the tray. Oh, about bloody time. Slams the door shut.
Wow. Bluffed our way out of that one, guys.
Well done, you guys. Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
But leaving a lot of giants alive might not be wise either. But
yeah.
By the way, up here there's a wide hallway that goes around the corner and has multiple doorways and more stuff. And then in this room itself, to the extreme south, there's double doors that look quite elaborate. Like I said, this room has a lot of hangings and trophies, a lot of trophies, like a lot of heads of stuff, a lot of weapons, a lot of human-sized weapons, shields.
I think this is a room to check over, see if there's anything in here, whether it's the trophies or is there any other paperwork or anything like that on the table or something. Is this is like the leader's meeting room or the chief's trophy room or something like that?
It is the chief's room, and this is where he holds council, like personal council.
So like a council chamber?
No, not quite. This is his like personal suite.
Oh, okay. Then
is there anywhere
check this one over, guys. Minute or two here.
Is there anywhere to hide in this room? Just curious.
There's nooks and crannies, somewhat. And being small in a giant place, it's easier.
Next question is real quick to the group. If we have to fight somewhere, like we set off alarms and people start coming at us, is there anywhere we want to retreat to make our fight?
Narrow hallway.
That's what I'm thinking. Something, well, I don't know, something that where we have some egress if we need to flee or something like that.
They can't all get at us at once, yeah.
Anything we've been to that? I mean, I guess we know where this hall goes here.
That's when magical walls are handy, like a wall of fire or wall of
Okay,
flame.
I get Silk and Zhang to make a +10 dex, and I'll get Leto and Sprite to make +10 intelligence checks as you look around.
Nope.
Who was making the dex checks?
Me
And you.
And me? Okay.
Yeah. +10.
Oh, +10? Oh, that's a 24, so no.
And I don't know if you want to roll Sprite, Darren.
Did he step away?
Yeah, the giants got him. No. There he is.
Oh, there.
Well, it's been working out so far.
Yeah. Did you want to roll for Sprite's rolls?
Oh, right. And you got a...
I
didn't
rolled a
make it.
14 with a +10 would be 24, so
Okay, Sprite doesn't make it either. And Leto didn't make his.
Yeah, I don't think anybody made anything.
Yeah, unless did you roll Sprites?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, yeah, he missed. Oh, wait, Sprite might have detect magic. Oh no, I don't think he does.
Yeah, oh, this is what we needed too.
Does anyone's brooch have a power like that? Mine's detect alignment.
No. Oh, wait. I have mine acts as a luck stone, which helps to find treasure. That's right. Would that help?
right.
That
Yeah,
luck
it gives you like a +1 on your roll and stuff like that for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
uh,
just check anything out and see if I can discern if any of the stuff is worth taking or
one of
quality.
the shields is really nice,
Yeah.
and it's a shield from the county of Geoff. It's magical.
I wonder if perhaps the shields are places that these giants have vanquished or whatever.
Yeah, they are.
The shield, but somebody here should be able to.
And Gwyden, you can recognize the heraldry on it.
So we know some of these places from these trophies that they've taken.
Yep.
Like a royal shield or something.
I think
Yeah.
this shield is made as meant for you, mate.
Oh man, that's
It
awesome.
came from one of the line of the there's a circle of like the Order of the Fleece, the Golden Fleece. That was part of the county of Geoff, and this is the shield from that order. It's got like the fleece on one part of it, and the mountains. There's 3 mountains on the other.
Well, I'll take that one.
It's a large shield, really nice, real light though, like clearly magical, beautiful shield.
If this is the chief's council chamber or personal chamber, or whatever, What do you think of trying that room to the south? See if we can find like an inner sanctum. That might be where we find some paper and information. Guys,
I should have like a
Yeah.
discrete edge.
Is everyone back?
That's a
Yeah,
good
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Identify skill.
just throwing an idea out there where to head next.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a good call.
Well, I'm going to take the shield if nobody else can use it.
Yeah, I don't think you're the only one that can really use it.
Yeah, it's a nice shield. Oof.
Nice.
Yeah, too good for me.
In fact, it's a +3 shield.
No way.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
There's a lot of goodies in these modules.
I could use that. Wow.
Yeah, so you have -8 armor class?
7 with that.
-7.
Oh.
All right, you go first.
And I found three
Yeah, no
major
shit.
edge buildings so far.
There are double doors that are a bit
Haven't identified
intricate,
skill.
a little bit more, I guess, up ahead, and you guys were looking at, and then of course you had the other 2 hallways. So far, nobody's come out of that hall in this side. The party's still going,
Skill. I did find it.
full swing.
What do you say we try this down here before we bust up their party and see what we can find?
It feels like that should be, I mean, it's got to be close to the entrance, but there weren't double doors near the entrance.
Nope. They were on the other side of the hallway. We would come up.
Okay.
That's the end of the main hall. I'm thinking this might go into like the chief's inner sanctum or personal chambers where he might have some personal papers.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
you
if
guys
this is this
gather,
trophy room,
go ahead and roll a open doors.
Okay.
Large doors again.
Okay.
Boudica, you coming down? So the
Damn it.
doors open quite quietly. And inside is the personal sleeping quarters of the chief.
ooh,
Now there's a huge fucking polar bear.
Quick, throw some Coke at it.
And
I've got a
it was
sleeping
kind of
bag.
sleeping on the furs, but its head snaps up and it looks towards the doors they open. And it's, you guys, we can roll surprise. Unless anybody has anything it can do quickly.
I've got animal telepathy.
3. So
Okay, you guys actually, it is surprised. I rolled a 1. And the creature kind of doesn't know, and so we can declare our actions. It
Oh,
seems to
I
be
have a-
like a huge, freaking, like a giant polar bear. It's fucking huge.
I'm going to charge it.
going right in at it, fist right in the end of the nose.
Gotcha.
No.
Everyone charges it. Okay, so you guys surprised it. You get your attacks. Go ahead, Gwyden. Rawr. And free attack. Leto, you can cast a spell or something you had ready or whatever. Or Boudica, you're good to go.
Yeah.
have it.
I'm thinking I'm thinking that I might not be comfortable killing an animal because of my background handling them.
The sword said, "See, you are thinking much clearer now." And then-
What if the polar bear was eating your elf friend?
So I'm just adding up damage here. As
If it was eating my elf friend, I'd be more inclined.
Okay, so 17 damage, Gwyden.
Hold my beer. Yeah, 17.
And go ahead, Jang.
I missed on my run and I rolled a 2.
Leto.
All right. I see that we're obviously not going to try to befriend it. So I'm going to go in with Krakatoa and smite it.
That's smitten.
Smack it in the schnoz.
Using any charges?
Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to double check. Because...
Oh, nobody's sharing, screen sharing. Late. Ooh, nice hit. 15 damage.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Go try
let's
to
quickly move in for the kill. Oh yeah, you guys can overcome this thing pretty fast. Sprites, there's no room for him to get around. He'll try to get around the backside next turn. Boudica, you hold back like, no.
Yeah, I'm more inclined to try and talk to the creature, see if it's intelligent.
You'd have to
and go
yell at
from
your
there.
friends to stop attacking. It's up to you to roleplay that.
Not
But
me,
they're
I-
already going in there attacking. So
I'm gonna say
he's already.
I'm gonna tell him, stop it, guys. Let's see if we can talk to this thing.
it's sorry, I didn't mean to mislead you. It's already on. They're hacking away. It's like,
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
and it's fighting.
We would have had to have that thought from the start.
Right.
That's fair.
So everybody's kind of done. So the bear
Oh, I
attacks
shoot
you.
with my bow. I haven't had a chance yet.
All right, go ahead.
Give him a little poke.
Okay. Do I get two? Do I get two now?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, you shoot it right underneath Gwyden's armpit and right over Leto's head. Almost nicks his ear.
17, 21. Nice.
And that brought it down. The creature goes down with a moan. Slumps over and rolls. Dead.
I'm like, I'm standing there with a bow, like, sorry guys, that was a little close, but
I'll turn to
Yeah.
Boudica as well and let her know. In a perfect scenario, we could have tried to befriend it, but I know that we don't have the time. We got to be quiet, and I too
would
wanted
think
to
that's
try to
the
befriend it.
but-
Make a
Get in
charisma
here,
roll,
still. I'm
Tim.
closing the doors.
Okay.
We'll make it into a bearskin rug.
I have really upset her at this point.
Boudica is quite upset about what she's just witnessed, and she realizes
I was like, he doesn't care.
and it's troubled her, upset her deeply, and she's -1 until she
Sorry,
can somehow
Boudica, but-
atone. And Leto was like, "So are we good?" She's like, "No," with some tears. Looks at the creature that was destroyed.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We'll make it up to. We'll make it
Well,
up
I'm
to
going-
you, Boudica. I promise.
Well, what I understand. What I will do is
I'm just like, it's just
I
now.
intend on going in and saying a brief prayer and things for the bear to find peace.
Find a piece of gold. That's what I'm thinking.
So Boudica, you can make a plus 10 wisdom check.
Okay,
Sorry, but Silk is sort of a bit of a thing.
Okay, let her.
hang
do her
on.
thing.
I'm typing this in. Shit. Nope.
Oh,
Wow.
I fail it.
Okay, so you sense that the spirit is gone. There was no connection, and it's just gone. So you
Okay.
shake it off, though. It's like,
As long as it doesn't turn into the polar bear from Game of Thrones, the undead one, that was gnarly.
a silk.
Right.
so
get
you
in
look
here. I said I
around,
was
you can
closing
see
doors.
that this is the personal quarters of the chief and queen, and there's large chests of coffer, rugs, hides, and like in the chamber.
Hey guys, I need to step away for just a minute. I'm getting called to dinner. Y'all want to run my guy for 15 minutes?
Well, I have to go myself in a while here.
Okay.
I'm
I'm just going to be like 15 minutes probably.
Yeah. Oh, mine's not for another hour or so, but
Okay.
I was going to play for a bit.
I'll just be away. I'll let Dean can run my guy for a minute.
Sounds good.
I don't know if he can move my guy, but
So
we'll see what's going on.
yeah, you
Okay.
guys snap out of it and stuff. You're professionals, but it's upsetting, Boudica, and you realize that coupled with the sword, and you've strayed from the ways of the moon goddess, the huntress.
This was not a hunt.
No, this was not a hunt.
But you do feel compelled to skin the beast.
Yeah. Well, make sure that that the death was not in vain. That at least something will come of use to
Now,
the
the
body.
spirit of the creature is haunting you. And you feel compelled to wear its skin, its furs. And then you guys search the room quickly, though. You looking for traps. The sword says, "I sense nothing. No traps."
Mm-hmm.
Just check around. Check everything out and see if there's any sort of interesting items.
The queen's clothing and jewelry is here, including 29 various gems of quite some beauty, including a jacinth, jacinth, worth 5,000 gold pieces. 3 emeralds worth 3,000 gold pieces each.
Whew.
4 topazes worth 500 gold pieces each. 8 amethysts worth 1,000 gold pieces each. Agates, 8 agates worth 100 gold pieces each. And then various jewelry worth about 20,000 gold pieces. By the way, that bear's name was Snookums. It's here. I just found it. I was like, are you kidding me?
How you feel especially guilty. Yeah. It had a cute name, too. Oh, no.
So you insist on skinning this bear.
Yeah. While everyone's searching the room, I'm going to be skinning the bear.
Put it in your portable hole for now. I guess it's bloody mess. We'll have to.
Yeah, you gotta cure it.
Unless you have a spell that could do that.
But just instantly leather.
No, I think we're going to be putting it in the portable hole. Plus, we'll have bear meat.
So it takes you a full
Bear meat
turn
is
to
quite
do
tasty.
that, to skin it.
So it's like, come on, what are we doing this for? We gotta get moving.
Well, if there was any place to take our time, the chief's bedchamber, or the chief's wife's bedchamber in the middle of the party is probably one of the few places nobody will come into. So
except the chief.
So
I'll keep an eye out down the hallway.
Yeah.
I'll keep this door open.
So that 10 minutes you spend, you loot the place and you skin the animal and you stuff it in the portable hole and you get your bearings and clean up and sally forth. And Silk, you've been back in the other room, you said, keeping guard?
Yeah. Well, I'm just kind of right here with this door open a little bit so I can see into here.
Yeah. I did close the doors on the way in.
Right. Okay, good call. So now we could stop it here. I do have a bit more time. But
Seems like a pretty decent place to do that if you have to cut it.
Yeah, because I have a feeling things are going to get a bit active in the next bit. Definitely.
Yeah, and it's best not to stop in the middle of a battle.
Yeah, then I can get more prepared as well. So, that was close to 3 hours, so that's actually decent.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to play next Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it.
Does that work for everybody again?
Give me 1 second, checking my calendar here.
Because then we could continue next Sunday. Probably get quite far in the next session, I could see.
Yeah, I got nothing on next Sunday at the moment.
You guys found the best parts of the left side, by the way, of this map. That dwarven hammer and that sword are awesome items.
Before getting into that kitchen and coming back.
Oh, man, I'm just kind of getting some XP together.
Can I use that as a skill, like being able to identify magical items, but not necessarily by magical means, but by looking at it?
You can get proficient in it if you want to spend a non-weapon proficiency.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And you can make intelligence checks and stuff.
Yeah.
Be a scholar in magic items and detection of magic, and that's handy.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Something I will have to develop.
Mm-hmm. No, that was a lot of fun. You guys did really well. We did really well not to set any alarms off.
You're
pretty ruthless too, though. I'll admit.
Yeah, setting out that tray and stuff like that.
In Boudica, we're gonna have to have a little, crisis of conscience here.
Zhang will work with you through this. I mean, we don't agree perfectly on the organization of things, but the morality we stand pretty strong on.
Yeah, we're both goods. We just
I was going to cast a sleep spell.
You're lawful and I'm more chaotic, and that's fine.
But she'll definitely work with you after this to help you through it. She's promised that already.
I thank you.
You're welcome.
So we'll continue next time. Tune in as our heroes quickly regain their breath after fighting a bit and actually using stealth quite a bit.
Yeah, not setting off the alarm is the big thing. All of a sudden you got 50 giants on you. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, with the two of us stealthy ones out front, we've avoided most things so far, so that's good.
And I've been rolling dice it's close to about every 10 rounds. You roll random encounters, so far it's been about 4 random encounter rolls.
Actually, come to think of it, most of the fights we've had have been in chambers where people are actually asleep, not doing anything, so they really shouldn't be disturbed too quickly.
No, but eventually something or someone's gonna trip on something, or.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, it's not like leaving a dead body at the intersection of a hallway or something.
Yeah.
No, you guys, you've been covering up your tracks, which is important. Then it's not so obvious, no leads. And dealing with that nasty female, whatever, was quick. Well done. Mm-hmm. Cool, everybody. So next Sunday, I hope everyone can make it, and we'll get another at least 3-hour session in, 3 to 5. The timing should be good, about 12 or 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, and I'll be able to be in probably around 1:15-ish your time. Due to the fact that I have a live campaign right before.
Right. Yeah, that's usually when we get the ball rolling, so
that works.
Yeah, today was perfect timing. You showed up just as we decided to start.
Well, and to be honest with you, I've been making sure to finish my studies sufficiently on Saturday so that all I have to do is plug a couple things in Monday night, and I have a day-long break before I have to dive back into my studies. So I've done it to correlate so that Wednesday's the bulk of my reading day. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is where I do most of the work. And then Sunday I take a breather. Monday I polish up. So
sounds like a plan.
Sounds organized.
Yeah. Well, nice. There's a reason that I graduated with my undergrad with a 3.77.
That's nice.
Yeah. I didn't have to choose between sleep, study, and social because I was able to balance it. My husband called me a lucky bitch. Well, because he chose sleep and social and graduated, frankly, from a much harder program with a 3.1, I want to say. But he did his degree in 4 years, so, you know, from a school that notoriously takes 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Charge. Oh, cool,
Yeah.
everybody. Like I said, I might post something here and there, and if not, Tuesday I'm playing a game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
I'll probably be around for that one.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been through that module. Actually, I love the cover.
That's
art.
cool. Yeah, it's a fun little module, one shot.
Yeah.
I've never ran it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been through it, so that's good. It's all new.
Did you want to stack this up for experience in gold next time, seeing as we're kind of just taking a breather in the middle, or did you want to throw it out?
No, I was just actually working on this. I had 56,000 for that, and then the 2 magic weapons I had to that, and you guys had, you already killed, I think, 8 giants, 7 giants.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Sounds all right.
Now those 2 magic items gave you this nice bonus XP, and then stealthing in. So that's 82,000 XP between the 5. No, and then that's, no, that was it. No, not a whole lot happened. That was, I'm trying to, did I miss something? I got the treasure, the magic items, a lot of treasure. You guys got a lot of gold.
Geez, that's 16,400 per person.
Yeah. Excellent. All right, everybody. Thanks for playing.